happening? Mr. Dave out here in Lakeside again. And we're doing another biggie. Check it out. This is the plan we came up with. Or I came up with. And this is where we're at. Rebar. It's gonna be a monster. Another monster. There you go. Yeehaw! What's happening? Mr. Dave here in Lakeside, California. We're doing another crazy project. We've had some videos we put on already that show the beginning a little bit. One that showed the picture I drew that helped show the client what I was thinking of and what we developed on when we talked about stuff. And it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be really cool. But I thought I'd give you guys a little update on stuff. So got a little bit of a rock going on right here that's going to go right next to the house, and you just make them in those rebar, we call them bubbles. Then you put burlap on the inside and chicken on the outside. We're going to put one next to the spa over there and a little one on the edge of the spa. This pool's got really a neat location, so it's got a big view looking out over the city of Lakeside, and looking to Mount Cuyamaca out there in the distance. They got tons of snow on these last crazy storms we just went through. Gave me a week off, which was kind of a nice rest, but the income stopped. So it's a little bit of the way it goes when you're building stuff out in the environment. So here's the crazy thing we got going on so far. It's going to be a grotto. The waterfall will start here, bounce down, and then split and go on both sides of that. We have to use 1/2-inch steel on these larger structures. And we have to keep supports in there, have support structures in there of steel. Tons of 1/2-inch, as you can see. And 1/2-inch is such a pain to bend. It's really hard. And so that'll be a support for this side right here, basically. The steps are gonna go right here and probably do a switchback. I'm gonna figure out that, I haven't figured that out. What you see, the white, is the pegboard we put on the inside. Now we need to have 3 inches at least minimum distance between the steel and the outer edge of the concrete, and you don't want the steel to not be completely covered with a good thickness. So we got our 3-inch dobies, these are called, these little blocks, whatever. And we have our footing down the bottom. We dug it and then we pre-pour little sections of it. The inspector will be able to see we have the depth we need going all the way around. So I'm walking in the back area. Here's our feed. I have a 2.5-inch line, water line, so there's gonna be a lot of water, crazy amount of water coming off this thing. And got the footing again, as I mentioned. And so this is the entrance in the back, sort of the back cave entrance. And so this is the inside of this thing, and it's gonna be really cool. Gonna put some benches over here probably, and one over on the other side over here as well, in that little pocket. And you have this nice huge space down here on the inside. I know it's hard to tell when you're looking at it through a video or whatever, but it's a pretty big cavity that will be completely covered, and that'll all be water I'm aiming the camera at then, and it'll dip on in. There'll be a little step here, and that allowed us to not have to make the feature so high, so when you stand up you're not going to bump your head. So here is all the crazy pegboard, lots of little pieces, and we just put them in there and pull them tight with tie wires. Here's a pylon that's going to be put right here. I got to put some horizontals around it, and again, all 1/2-inch. We have 3, 6, 7 uprights, so that's a crap load of 1/2-inch steel. So we'll come on the outside here, this crazy awesome view, and it's January 28th, and it's 70 degrees. So that's pretty cool. The slide trough is going to be up on top, coming around the corner of this structure, and it'll shoot right in here, zoom, and so you can kind of see where it's going to start. My camera lens has got a little dust in it, so it doesn't look very good when the sun is there. Big rock will be on what's called the bond, is the edge of the pool, and so There she is. One heck of an adventure. So anyway, there you have it. Mr. Dave out here in fake rock land. See if I can keep the specs from messing up the video there. And we're gonna keep on moving forward on this thing and make it nice and awesome and a fun place to play in your own little backyard paradise. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well out there. Be thankful, be forgiving, be patient, be kind, and put more good out there than bad, and be happy, because it's much more fun being happy. Hey, what's shaking? Mr. Dave out here in Lakeside. We are shooting cement on this monster. We've been working on this thing for months, and it's coming alive. So take a look at this crazy thing we're doing here. So we got like a bunch of half-inch steel all everywhere. We pre-poured stuff along the edges of the weirs of the waterfall. It's gonna dump in. We got our planters pre-poured there. Our little bubbles are on the coping. Guys, we're getting ready to blast this thing, putting stuff on here. We pre-poured our steps so we can walk up and down and get to the top of this monstrosity. Conduit for our lighting. It's all over the place. We have it in our planters. And this is this crazy darn thing we're doing here. So our slide's gonna be a fun one. Just zoom around the corner. Who knows where you're going, but you're gonna splash when you get through it. This is the main spring pond. That's our fat, big A 3-inch feed pipe. And so this crazy song is getting going here today. So we will continue to shoot if I can, and as the process goes by, to show you how this whole thing works. And here comes the mud and the cement is starting to flow. Here's the man who will be doing the artistry with the shotting and the shooting of the cemento.
Professional.
How long have we been working together?
Oh, like
15 years at least, yeah. He is a maestro with the mud. So we're filling this up with the footings here. We got the footings done. Here's the inside. All right, un momento. I had that open on purpose.
Oh, you want me to shoot it like that?
Yep. So you can get into it.
Yeah.
If you want to put it anywhere, you put it on the back side.
Yeah. Pon it lado. I'm gonna leave that hole right there. I made that hole.
Exactly.
So I can fill it up.
Exactly.
But right here, I want to fill it up from the bottom. Once this one dries, I'm gonna stick it in there from the top.
Okay. Once we get this, then because we're gonna go up top and get the top, so maybe we can do it then. So. There you go. So, making adjustments as we speak. Well, this is the back corner. Crazy, man, crazy. This is the inside of the cavity. So all be full of water when this sucker's done. We got our support braces holding the whole roof up so it cannot bow and bend down on our heads. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Actually, Dave, we need to have more flex down in here. Need that board much closer that way. That piece of right bar is no bueno. Okay. I want it to go straight across, and that way there's enough loose conduit on the end of there to be able to play with it for the electricians. So if you can just push that, yeah, there you go. And just give it like 3 inches, you know. off the, yeah, there you go. We just have enough room in the back there. I think that'll be better. And you can take dirt and dump it down the back to tighten that up. All right, there you have it. Getting it going, getting it ready. Me barking orders. And I already cut myself. Yes. All right, well, we will come back at you when this thing is turned from wiry whatevers to rocks. Because on this day, the structure sort of like looks kind of whatever, but when we're done shotcreting, it looks like rocks. They're all gray, but still, it is a huge transition, a huge milestone. So we're really excited to get this done. It's been months in the making, and thank you, Jesus, for the work. Everybody out there, be forgiving, be thankful, and get rid of all bitterness, because it's more fun being happy. All right, Mr. Dave out here in concrete wonderland making rocks. So God bless you guys. I will see you next time. See ya.